Alright. This is early morning. 7:30 a.m. I'm doing this before I have to go to work. So let's finish this quest and look for some. Welcome. This trap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests. I was wondering who it might be. It was a lovely surprise to say the least. By the way, I heard from them about all that XIV. From your friend Growhead to you. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for this much to these. All the smallest token are things. Your food and drink tonight are Myriad Street. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? I see local spirits. As you wish. Pray to your friends, I'll bring you your drink. Welcome back. Whatever the Radiant want to pray tell you. Our allies have some military delegates. Excuse me, mind sharing details? So yeah, this is my stream before I go to work. So we're gonna get some stuff on at least a little bit.
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
Even more fear in this Pharaoh strike.
No one would survive.
Yeah, everybody turned to beasts. Blasphemies. Why is Alpha sitting alone? I don't like. Why the fuck?
Here's your order, friend.
Why is Alpha sitting alone? Why are they giving him death flags, dude?
May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
We just have to figure out more with what happens with spirits and hopes and everything like that, or the emotions.
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
Too well to remember that name, huh?
So advised the Watcher. What could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
Well, let's go to
To
Old
me as
Charlie and
well.
find out.
It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Am I going back to Amaret?
Lidibus. I sealed
Okay.
him in the White Horus site of the Crystal Tower back on the 1st.
Are you going to release him?
Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea, naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
So I'm going back to fucking Nordvant?
Thank you, my friend.
Norvrat?
That would mean much.
If nothing else, should we learn the First is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight.
So I'm going to see Serene
That
again?
said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the Ethereal Sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Okay, but at when Fortuna did that whole speech in front of people, that one guy said that they way back they found a way to like inside of Ithris and to Hydaelyn herself. So we have a lead. I don't know why they haven't picked up on this yet. We have a lead to, like, finding Hydaelyn. They said it themselves. They found a way to her. I think we need to go back to Old Charlian. So please do that. No, if this nation's leaders attempt to understand how far the father's progress elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So
Well,
ends
no,
the
man.
brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends and end begins.
Now then, is there anything you've forgotten to mention? Are your arms from armor or in good order? In that case, it's time we attended to our task. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Green. Tell her I miss him all. Oh, thank you. Oh, higher. Oh, shit. Alright. So before I continue main MSQ, I'm gonna go do role quests. I'm gonna get my role quest out of the way. It's a bit crazy with the fucking apocalypse here too. No, I assume Gridania is gonna be nice and normal, huh? Yeah. Look at sprouts. Oh my god. That's crazy. The fuck is that? Our legion at Ratahan sent word of your arrival, but I can only scarcely believe our luck. Are you surely here to help us bring this wicked blasphemy to heel? Someone's playing trumpet. Then there's hope for us yet. I shall fetch Elder Cease here at once. She is leading the hunt, and I'm certain she'll be most eager to see you. Man. I wish our fucking real quest was somewhere else. I'm not really a big fan of Gridania. Full glad am I welcome you in good health and good spirits, Big. On behalf of all Gridania, allow me to thank you for rising to our defenses yet again. You will forgive me for eschewing further formalities at the time of its essence. As time is of the essence. I shall share with you what little we know of this elusive scourge. Following the events of Thavnir, we received a report that an unidentified man had fallen into fits on the road before transforming into a beast most foul, a blasphemy we soon determined. Eyewitnesses to subsequent attacks spoke of patterns on its skin reminiscent of heavy chains, and thus we have named it Gleipnir, for a creature of legend. It emerges from the bush without warning, bringing only destruction and tragedy to those unfortunate enough to be near. Ere we can respond to it, it retreats into hiding, leaving no trace for us to follow. The elementals cry out for us to rid the forest of this wicked presence. Yet even if we track it to his lair, I fear besting the beast would be no simple matter. The words of Gleipnir's victims are tainted by corruption. We can but conclude that the fiend's fangs, claws, and horns are imbued with a powerful poison. The smallest scratch sends the afflicted into fits, and death soon follows. Damn. Mayhap you know of the creeping death. The effects of Gleipnir's poison bear more than a passing similarity to the symptoms of deadly plague. It swept through the Lake Tulswood many years ago. The sick found their skin covered in chain-like patterns and spent their final moments in excruciating pain. So it was long before I came to Gridania, but people still speak of it with dread. Is it true that disease is spared not single hair? Very nearly, yes. Before the remainder were taken, we were able to devise a cure from the Glimshroom. So though it was, the scars of this tragedy could then begin to heal. Gleipnir threatens to reopen old wounds, I fear. Yet despite similarities between a blasphemy's corruption and creeping death's marks, it is unclear how these two phenomena are related, if at all. Both conjuring and wet magic have failed to abate the poison spread. To confront Gleipnir now would place our soldiers at risk of grievous injury. Forgive me, LRC's here, but it appears to be urgent. What? Again? company are struck once more in the North Shroud. The whalers came too late to see the beasts themselves. If the man they attacked yet lives, they are bringing him to Fallguard or Fall as we speak. We must meet them there. Will you accompany us, Big? Athermar should be able to apprise us of the details upon our arrival. So the role quest is similar to Shadowbringers, where we're going after a beast. We were going after a senior before, and now we're going after a blasphemy. At least I can fly into a shroud. Shit. As the water me, dude. I haven't drank anything much all day. Alright. Yo, they doing squats over here. They doing squats over here. Elsie here. You honor us with your presence. I cannot thank you enough for coming all this way. Given the dire circumstances, I would not leave this to another. Where is the wounded man? Outside the bob and cork, being attended to by one of our healers. He's a capable healer, but I worry this is beyond his abilities. I still all my power to aid him. Oh, I in turn may have need of assistance as well. And I say stay close to both of you. So we're gonna have to stop at Lepnir, it seems. This is gonna be interesting. Wait, is it on the outside? It's on the outside, isn't it? He's a hardy soul. I'm utterly at a loss. While I manage to heal his wounds, the poison lingers. I fear the worst is yet to come. When I remove his clothes for treatment, I recognize a change. If this indeed is the creeping death, do not lose heart. I shall spare no effort. Rest for now. We may have need of your talents again ere long. Chigoes, man. Chigoes. A bloody swarm of them. They came from the east gate. Chigoes are known as carriers of the creeping death. The villagers are on edge. They think the vagrant harbingers are another plague, or they may panic. Pray see the Chigoes. I shall remain here with the main victim. So Gridania got kind of fucked up by a plague. Good couple of years ago, huh? The creeping death. Yeesh. They're near Addo Springs. A whole swarm of them, like an army getting ready for war. Bringing the creeping death, like as not. Folk have been dropping dead with no rhyme or reason. I'm not about to join them. No, sir. Came running back as far as my legs would carry me. Were you bitten? I will show you to here if so. Not a single hole that doesn't belong. You can be sure. You'd be best to do something about the swarm, though. Well, that we could, but keeping the gate manned is our priority, and we have not the numbers to spare for a hunting party. By the time the whaler reforms to come, it may be too late. We'll deal with the Chigos. The one who calls the greater number owes the other a flag of alley, eh? Command your bravery, Godspeed, and don't get bitten. I'm going to get bitten. That's just a thing of what's gonna happen. Obviously, they couldn't have like level 80 enemies in this area, but it'd be really cool if they did, like for the final days part, if it does come over to this area. Oh my god, they're melting. What the fuck? Why are they dying? These guys are getting melted. They don't deserve, they don't stand a fucking chance against me, baby. Oh, look at the rain, baby. It's only praised. And you have come bearing a cure for the creeping death, but it's a little use against actual death. Aye, that's why I've come. I heard a turd tell of a man suffering from uncommon pains with vulgar float. Since the opportunity of philanthropy, and a touch of profit, I admit. But if what you say is true, his condition demands a much swifter pair of feet than mine. Could you bring the medicine to him in my stead? No need for payment this time, of course. Just save my life, and one good turns another. Just another. I do only hope the cure will work as well as I perpetuate. As for me, I'll be on my way. In any given Viking, I spy a wide berth. You're 6 more levels before the Lieutenant Fate level. I do wonder. Thank you for calling the Chigos. Alas, our patient's condition has yet to improve, but it's all as well. And all we can do is keep him from succumbing to the poison. And others, Maxon. This one sees cheap curing death. Given his symptoms, it may well prove effective here as well. Works upon the body quite quickly, as I recall. Just hold on just a little while longer, my friend. The medicine will soon relieve your pain. It hurts. It hurts. Why? Why? The man shrieks, dying in his throat, and his body is racked by violent convulsions. He then falls still and quiet, as if his breath was snatched from his chest. It's similar to creeping death, but it's much more severe, isn't it? It's all have mercy. At the very least, his suffering is over. Had he been quicker to deliver the medicine, would he have lived? Nay, I think not. He was doomed from the moment the poison entered his blood, as will others be if we do not soon gain the understanding of our foe. Let this strategy not be in vain, but serve as a lesson. Though the effects of Gleipnir's corruption resemble the creeping death, it is clear the two share little else in common. The poison burns through the body more quickly than any disease. Too deadly it is to be borne by creatures so fragile as Chigos, or any other besides. Then that is one less possibility that people need to fear. It is a shame a life was lost, but this knowledge may help us ensure that others are not. Spread word, but do so with delicacy. In these troubled times, fear and despair can drive even the goodliest of souls to desperate ends. Gleipnir is the only blasphemy known to us in Gridania, for now. We must do our utmost to stop him and sowing further discord. Understood, Arceus here. I'll give this man a proper burial before sharing what we discovered. There are so many people dying in this game now, man. Ascertaining Gleipnir's whereabouts is still a primary concern. Let us return to Adder's Nest for information shall be our most reliable weapon in the days ahead. And there is no better place to acquire it. Like, it makes sense that there's a lot of death because it's the fucking end of the world and such. Bad shit is gonna happen. Constant bad shit is gonna happen. This ain't just some little, I don't know, some little thing going on, man. This is a whole fucking world coming to its end. It's like Shadowbringers was. Like, it's not just like, I don't know, man. It's sad, really. It's upsetting. Gleipnir has been sighted in various locales, and though we are reviewing every report, we suspect most erroneous. Fear has a way of making one jump at shadows. It'll take some time before we're able to determine which reports of merit or follow investigation. Until then, I ask that you stay vigilant, keep your eyes peeled for no such blasphemy. We have followed up on every report concerning Gleipnir, even those that beggared belief. The most promising suggests that blasphemy is currently stalking the South Shroud. We are to proceed here at once, for there is no telling when it might strike again. The other CCR is already en route to Roots Lake. Let us not keep her waiting. Let us go. Let's go to there. It's gonna be crazy once the final days start hitting Eorzea. Greetings, Big. As luck would have it, my sister Rayo frequents Camp Tranquil. We would do well to meet with her first, for she may have knowledge of a threat that can aid us in our search. Uh-oh, Moogles. It's been too long, Rayo. Kane, I was afraid the situation might force your arrival. Would that this reunion was under more joyous circumstances. And you are here to serve as protector to my sister, yes? I commend your courage. Gleipnir, like all blasphemies, is a fearsome foe that we must nevertheless rise to meet as one. Every moment is crucial, so let us dispense with the further pleasantries. Have you received word of Gleipnir's whereabouts? I have. It recently ambushed a poor traveler who succumbed to his wounds soon thereafter. Tragic and increasingly common tale. No others in Camp Tranquil have come to harm, but some claim they feel a presence in some distant trees, staring at them with a malicious intensity. They struggle to find the courage to venture beyond the safety of camp. While its victims exhibit symptoms reminiscent of the creeping death, Gleipnir's corruption seems only to affect those who have been assaulted by the blasphemy itself. We have yet to confirm a single instance of it spreading from one individual to another. That's so reassuring. It will provide little comfort to people here, I think. If Gleipnir comes, any defense you mount will come at great cost. Those who fall wounded will invariably die. I'm at a loss, and the people under my care see it. They grow tense and bicker amongst themselves. Some even accuse me of standing idly by while the monster roams free, as if I'm not doing all I can. I apologize. Would that I come to you sooner? We would that there were more I could offer you. Now every burden is yours to bear, Kane. It's probably Kane, but because there's no accent on the E, but I'll call her Kane, I don't care. He is right. It is the duty of all CCers to face this threat, so we should do so together, with the aid of the elementals as well. Under different circumstances I would agree, but their strength has waned since Calamity, and I am reluctant to impose upon them. Indeed, when I open my thoughts to the elementals, I shudder to hear the distress. Once we have laid low the blasphemy, the elementals will be at peace. Well then, how do you propose we go about that? First, let me speak with all the people here and assure them all will be well, that Gridania's resolve to weather the storm remains steadfast. No road is closed to the heart, true to the heart. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you begin with an earnest and heartfelt appeal. For my part, I shall reach out to Alron. Perhaps together we can find a way to offer similar comfort to the elementals. I have no doubt we can require their assistance in the days ahead. Thank you, my sister. May the 12 watch over you and keep you both. May it trouble you accompany me? The presence of a storied hero would surely lend a credence to my claims that the people's difficulties would soon be at an end. While you attend to that, I shall gather what information I can from the wood whalers stationed here. I pray look for me at the camp proper when you have finished. Stretch a little bit. Ooh. If you are to convince the people that they need not live in fear of Glepnir, then my words alone may be insufficient. I do not comport myself as an imposing figure blessed with martial powers, to say the least. You, on the other hand, are renowned as a peerless warrior who has triumphed in countless trials. Simply looking on your features fills me with confidence that the crisis too shall pass. My features, huh? I pray you stay by my side, and that those we speak with might be joyed by your presence. Kane-san was company. Oh wow. Let's go, Kane. Caesar are sitting pretty with their guards and finery. What do they care if beasts keep running amok? They'll be fine. That's why they're doing nothing while it hunts us. We'll be fools to trust our lives with those who don't care a whit. Aye, past time went south. At least in Uldal they don't pretend to look out for the common man. Elder Caesar, I was just, I promise you that we're sparing no effort in our hunt to Glepnir. However, it will take time, and more state may suffer before the beasts lay low. Nevertheless, I ask you place your faith in me, if only for a while longer. For I love the Twelveswood and her people with all my heart, and I will not let our enemy torment us forever. I understand. Man's gotta give his voice for his warriors from time to time, eh? Nothing I want less than the abandon my home. I'll stick around, for now. Single scratch is enough to spell one's dooms, they say. Nothing but to wait for death to come. How can we face a peace like this? Do not give in despair, my friend. Know that I shall do all my power to see us through this crisis. Hold fast to hope, and encourage others to do as well. I'll try, Elder Caesar. I'll try. I know you place yourself at risk believing the safety of the city coming here, and that means a lot to me and mine. I'll stay close to the whalers and pray news of your triumphant feast soon. Thank you. I promise that you will not be long. I saw a gargantuan beast stalking the woods with horns the size of my leg. What's to stop it from coming here and fill its belly? Glepnir will do no such thing, I swear. I shall see to it personally that the blasphemy does not come within a mile of this village. Keep heart for the brighter days that lie ahead of us. Truly, Elder Caesar. Perhaps I'll let my imagination get the better of me. You are a beacon of these dark times. I pray you restore peace soon. I shall, you can be certain. Well, that'll be all for now, let's see here. I will. I have done what I can to quell their unrest, but so long as Glepnir lives, they will never be able to be at peace. Sometimes simply letting ear does wonders, as must be the case for elementals, yes? Indeed, you are correct. Today was a welcome reminder of that truth, and an important step in our journey. Mayhap I should visit the sea elements more often. Doubtless some here think of me as distant as the elementals, so rarely do they see me in the outer reaches. You have served me admirably as protector thus far, fortunate and grateful. Yet until we have found and laid Glepner low, I must continue to impose upon your goodwill. 'Tis no imposition, Elder Caesar. You saved me on the killing fields of Cartano. My life is yours, now and always. Your life is your own command, but I thank you for your words, and your conviction, which fills me with confidence that the path we walk is true. Even if the path takes us as far afield, did I ever tell you that when I was a young student, I would often steal into the woods with a dear friend of mine, much to the chagrin of our teacher? Deep down, I suspect there is still a part of me that yearns to wander where I should not. You're gonna get news of the beast, huh? As he's here, word from the border. You got us as a right bloody mess by the sound of it. What has happened? Per your earlier instructions, the Whalers closed the roads to all travel while we scoured the woods for signs of Glepnir, but now a group of locals demanding to be let through into Thanalan. They're terrified by the sound of it, screaming about the creeping death and God knows what else. Despair grips their hearts. If it consumes them wholly, then we may have yet more blasphemies to contend with. I will speak with them. Wild rumors feel their panic, and with the truth and compassion will I convince them to see a reason for their return to their homes. If anyone can do it, it's you, Caesar. We're doing our best to keep them calm for now, but my man's words painted a grim picture. I pray you make your way to the border as quickly as you can. Where that? Down here, okay. So Kane-sama has a lot of stuff on her plate. That's for sure. A little unfortunate that the people of Gridania don't really trust her right now. Let us through, damn you! We're sitting here while the creeping death nips at our heels. You're telling us to die! The rumors are false. The LGs here have sent word that the creeping death is not responsible for recent incidents. You mustn't enter under panic. Return to your homes while we deal with the threat. And pay no need to baseless stories. Stories? Stories! I've seen it down with my own eyes. Don't tell me what isn't true. Hearken to me, my friends. I come before you now to assure you that the creeping death has not returned. Only those who have been wounded by the Glepnir are in danger, and so I beseech you to take shelter in your homes until the threat is past. Glepnir, the beast I saw in the wood? You have to run, it could have followed us. You saw him. Where? Not far from here. Those glistening horns, those terrible chains, reaching out to drag you down to the seventh hell. You ran and never looked back. But don't worry, it didn't catch any of us. No one's marked, see? That means we're safe, right? No. Oh, no. Oh, say we weren't fast enough. What then? Its horns and claws were the poison readies, and its scratch would even could cause for concern. Oh God. He's about to turn to blasphemy, huh? Or at least everybody here's about to turn to blasphemy. You're a little scratch. Then it's too late for me. Is that why my body feels like it's on fire? You told me the branch stripped you up. You said that's how it happened. You said... Oh, heavenly winds, guide us to the front of the strength. May we drink from it and be made whole. It's not gonna help, is it? I don't I don't feel any better. Do it again. Do it again. Oh God. It hurts. Help me. Conjure has no effect. That could be no mistake this is Klepnir's doing. Even so, I ask you not to lose heart. Stay strong, for we surrender to fear. The beast has already won. No. I don't want to die. Please. Help me. He's gonna turn to blasphemy. Everybody is about to turn to blasphemy, huh? Yep. 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 Everybody is about to turn to blasphemy. Get back! You said it wasn't. Why? Why? Liars. Liars, all of you. None of us are safe. None of us will. Great. Spare made manifest. Oh, for fold, for fend. Is there naught that could be done for these poor souls? Not that we know of. Yeah, but one thing. I know. I must let them rest. Contain the threat. This is... I'm not gonna be able to do the big continuous attack, damn it. Ooh, okay, I did do damage. They are at peace. Would that not come to this, I was powerless to prevent it. Did all you could, LFC's here. Is that what's going on happened to us? Is there no hope? What you witness was the fate of those who fall in deepest despair. It feeds upon grief and anguish. It is more deadly than Grepner herself. But as I swore to you, we shall defeat the blasphemy that haunts our homeland. So too do I swear that despair will not be the end of us. Keep the faith and look down to the horizon for brighter days to come. As you say, Elder Caesar here. As you say. Glepnir is not here, so you're free to return to your homes. But I urge you not to take care on a trail back home. Oh, God damn it, I just want to speak correctly. We will have to cease here. Storm has passed, but darker tempest roils in the distance. So long as we specter despair looms, the people will struggle to take any words of comfort to heart. We will see more tragedies like this. The elements too cry out for a solution. The longer we struggle to resolve the crisis, the more innocent lives we put at risk. Reho said we would need to turn to elements for assistance, and I know that she is right, so I'll seek audience of the Great One. Whatever the preparations I must tend to, I shall make the proper obligations by the lotus stand, praise return to Adder's Nest, await my summons. So I wonder if the blasphemy is going to, like, defeating this blasphemy is going to play into the story like it did with Shadowbringers. Because you had to get that person's, like, I forget what it was you had to grab from them, but you had to get like, that person's memento of the one of the original people, and you got, like, I forget you got out of it, but I just remember you had to get some food. Despite our best efforts, we have been able to prevent further loss of life. I foresee even greater hardship ahead. As we press on, we mustn't forget the words of the LC's here. We must strive to remain undaunted in the face of despair. She's preparing for a communion with the Great One. When the time is right, we will call upon both of us. Then, stay strong, my friend. These words are worse than we last spoke. Gleipnir now grows bolder in attacks, and the conjurers has spread thin in our efforts to attend the victims. Moreover, we are no closer to finding any means to counteract the blasphemy's poison. With no choice but to wait until death claims them. Somewhat overwhelmed by hopelessness, become a mad beast that lash out their former countrymen. Such tragedies are too easily beget further tragedy. A brave little loved ones are in turn overcome and share the same horrid fate. The key people ask to keep these incidents in hushed whispers, afraid at any moment a monster might appear within their midst. So, let's save Governor without delay. Indeed, let us hope that the Elder Caesar's efforts to enlist the aid of the elementals are successful, and that united we may at least cleanse the 12's wood for this evil once and for all. Urgent news, Big. Gleipnir has ambushed a party of wood dwellers. They are engaged in a blasphemy near the Greek guardian tree, where the Great One slumbers. Spoils. As it divined the Elder Caesar's intent? Is it attempting to prevent her from communing with the elementals? Bah! In any event, we cannot let Gleipnir harm the tree. The Elder Caesar bade us rendezvous. There we go. With her at Soren Haven. We leave at once. I'm too tired to speak correctly at the moment, man. What level is this fellow over here? 99, damn. People do get leveled up fast. I'm level 87 or something like. Oh my god, we're gonna be at over 10 million experience soon, dude. That's crazy. I wish we did get 500,000 XP each time. We're getting close to 500,000 XP, but not enough. Not enough. Stays are levels above. More like fucking 77 levels above. Uh-oh. That's her staff. Battered arms or armor strewn across the ground, but there's no other trace of mana blasphemy. She is. Oh, it wasn't her staff. I guess. Look. I thought it was her staff because it's just a fucking long thing. I see. I think I know what happened here. I pray you I am wrong. They all turned to beasts. Blasphemies. There's no sign of wood dwellers save their arms armor. Seasoned warriors would never cast aside their equipment, but here it lies. I see not a single body. In the face of certain death, even the bravest among us can sum to despair. Before the blasphemy's poison took them, they transformed. At least you can say with the people who had poison, they die as who they are, and not a fucking bloodthirsty beast. Gluttony could not have gone far. He may be watching us even now. Be on your guard. The air is thick with corruption. If the wood whalers succumb to the man, then we can expect a hard fight. Though I dread the thought of hurting our brave soldiers, we cannot allow the creatures to have become their own prey. Let us form two groups to more quickly track down and kill the beasts. Once we have finished, we shall regroup under the boughs of the guardian tree. Alright. That sure is a good couple places we need to go. I really like the fucking moon armor I got though, dude. It's so good looking. I love the blue, right, like, hue into it. The blue colors and the black are really nice together. It's like fireman armor, dude. Like Fire Force. That's exactly what it is. It looks exactly like Fire Force. I'm not gonna even lie. I do like these gun blades are just fucking like mechanical like that. It's really cool. And they're all mechanical, I know that, but like this one that folds in half and shit. Really nice looking. Look how cool this boy is. I fucking love this guy so much. I turn off map music so I can listen to area music. So, but we're in new, like, old areas, so it doesn't really matter right now. Because I would love to hear fucking the theme on Alexander right now. Our mount. Our Alexander mount. And you have laid the last of the wood whalers. Unite with your companions at Evershade. Cruise Chaser mount is fucking cool, dude. I love the music. Forward and back, and then forward and back, and then go forward and back, and then one forward. Good ass raid. I love the fucking way they're posed on it while it's flying. Oops. Where do my friends at? The tree is quite beautiful. This is where we got Ishola back. We had to save her from the lifeline. Our work is done then. The loss of so many brave souls is tragic, but now they are at peace. The guardian tree is safe. Let us take comfort in that. But I but pray that the Great One will hear my plea. Hmm? Ooh, what the hell? I see, are you hurt? Great One is filled with fear, an all-consuming fear unlike any I ever felt. Spoken to me, and its words were clear on, drive the evil away, drive the evil away. I can think it now, not else, and so we will not receive the aid we seek, not until we can dispel the dread that claws the forest's very heart. No, this was our last hope. You're not alone. Oh shit. Holy shit. That looks fucking cool as shit. There can be no mistake. This is a profane beast, a blasphemy that has mired 12's wood despair. Glepnir! Stay back! Its horn has gotten past halfway through. It makes for the guardian tree. We must stop it. Poison! You mustn't let it touch you. Such fearsome strength. I'll kick its ass, don't worry. What the fuck? I don't like that. Stand on your four legs, please. Get back down. Idling? Or something else? Or you had to see its... Huh? That's the, conjurer person, isn't it? In accordance with our covenant, we Pachel have been blessed by the elementals. From the moment we were chosen, we are bound to act as mediators for man and nature. The most skilled among us are honored as seed seers. It is their duty to guide Dania through the times of both war and prosperous. Did those two become, all three of them become into it? That's why it has horns like that? Well, I don't think that is the, conjurer, I don't know. I cannot say which of you will be found more worthy. In my estimation, you have both had potential to become seed seers. Of that, I become more certain by the day. They all have horns. But I don't want to be seed seer. I never want to be a child either. I never asked for any of this. Why can't I have a normal life like everyone else? How come I don't get to grow old? Why was I cursed with these ugly horns? I like them. Maybe we didn't choose to be born this way, but I don't think it makes us any that different from everyone else. It's a rare gift, blessing even. And if we can use it to help others, then we should. Don't give up, become a seed seer, Kane. We'd all be for the worst. Wait, this is Kane-sama. I didn't even read her name, I'll be honest. Kane-sama, I didn't. Okay. So we're seeing her past for some reason. Blessing. I never thought of it that way. I suppose I just hated not having a choice, but maybe you're right. So is that the blasphemy? Oh, it is him, isn't it? Is it gonna run away, or it is? We're not fighting it yet. Meishan is merciful. The other Cecilias fall unconscious, but is otherwise unharmed. The blasphemy must not have touched her, for I did not see telltale marks of poison. So I'm no healer, and she will be looked at by those who are. I shall carry you back to Gridania. You must leave before Gluttony returns. Await me at Adder's Nest. Allow me to thank you again for your assistance. The other Caesar has been delivered into the care of E. Simeon, and by the grace of the elements will she make a full recovery. In fact, she's already regained consciousness, but is not yet allowed to receive visitors, but we can wait for now. God damn it, I was useless. I could do nothing while the Elder faced Gluttony alone. I used to be her shield. That I stand before you while she lies abed and is proof of my failure. You truly are the hero of whom the bards sing, aren't you? You've suffered terrible trials, and you still stand tall and resolute. Thank you for your counsel. How close am I forgetting the lessons of my past? I've spoken of it to a few. Truth be told, it brings us shame to recall it. I fought at Cartano, not as a soldier of the Aryan Alliance, but as a conscript against the Garlean Imperial Army. Clad in armor magitech, another drop in the sea of pitiless metal, you grow numb to the violence in the killing out of necessity. But it comes routine, work, and to earn your next meal. But then the moon shattered and a dragon emerged, and when the dust settled, I was another body clinging to life amongst the fallen. I remember staring at the burning sun above, growing weaker, wondering if the heat of an Ares' blade would finish the job. But it wasn't death that came, salvation. I was delivered from my well-earned fate by the elder Caesar. She disdained to save a man who once bared steel against her people. Fuck me, I skipped that. Hang on, let me get back in the stream and see if I can pause it right at the moment. Not death again, it's the Her kindness didn't end there. Once my wounds had healed, they welcomed me with open arms. Never did she regard me with distrust, nor did she ever make me feel obliged to repay my debt. Okay, I got to read that fine. She fought not to take life, but to safeguard it. Though our friendship and I came to see her wisdom and its distinction and pledged my remaining years to see her service. To have accomplished nothing to throw myself against Gleipnir in vain, and even if there was profit to be found in sacrifice, she would not abide by it. Your words, sir, remind me of this. We will defeat the blasphemy eye. We will do so without forsaking that which hold dear. This I swear. I do wish quests gave out more gil, man. I do wish that. Oh, wait, what? 88, huh? Alright, well I guess I'm going to Crystarium. So I have to remember 88. Once I get to 88, I continue my quest line for that. go find the boy. Where are they at? Oh, yeah, they're over this way. And we're about to go to fucking the first again. Norvran. It's gonna be nice to see Reen again. Weapon copper, okay. Take this, Big. My spirit vessel. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in Umbilicus. Even the smallest fragment of Olympus as it remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to Umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands at watch at Asner Gate. Should she or anyone else ask that for me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other ere long. Spicalina, oh my god, we're going back to fucking Norvran. I do hope that this isn't seen the final days again, because the people just got out of their apocalypse. They don't need to go to another one. Wow. It's a little strange being back in these purple woods. I hope that person's fucking going there too. Oh my god, there's so many people coming over this way. Big, you returned. Have you been well? You and the others? As we all can be. No short of troubles, but we're well enough. Things are much the same as for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He said this to you. His exact words. Oh, so now he's happy. It fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Big, for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile as a request that is. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gift us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had mentioned one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most of our mind is the settlement council should continue to oversee general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine a policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. How have we recently observed any usual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Reen came to ask me the very same. She was rather unsettled, stark conscious how cheerful she's been of late. Oh no. Did you see any other Crystarium muse just hosted a festival, you see? They were talking about that. It proved so popular that there are other already plans for their celebration. One much bigger than the first. They are talking about that bunch in the Evening Trials. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So that, when I saw her in such a state of worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you, and I asked that you broach the subject with her. You wish to enter Umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Reed. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity. Shall we wait? Shall we say? I'll be along as soon as I can. Can't wait to see Reed again, but I'm worried about what has troubled her so. God, what if they did something to fucking Gaia? That would upset me. Followed by Cavi Sift, you may wish to cancel any pending review. Okay. Do my whole eyes deceive? Is that truly big? Oh shit! Hey, look! Ah, it is! Well, glad I am to see you. Hail at home, my friend. That's how they sound. What a wonderful surprise it is to have us back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we're planning to produce a tome chronicling the events of a flood at the Knight's return. First project, we intend to draw upon records but kept by the people worlds or people. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter of the soul, a subject that is key to understanding how much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into your travel beyond the rift, knowledge that allowed me to test your existence and deeds. Thumbs up. There's no end to the questions I would ask, but if you could indulge me, just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you face a formidable foe. Among them, who offered your greatest struggle? Tanya, German by Light Loneliness, Walthree, the guy Self-Righteous, Hades, Borderberg, Hades. Ah yes, Hades. He who sought soul to resurrect the ancient brethren, he was the final obstacle in your quest to restore the night. Your battle in the depths of the tempest stuffed of epics. Yet compelling as it is, I worry the mere words wouldn't do justice to that faithful interpretation. Not that we would think to omit it entirely, of course. No, at the very least, we will impress upon readers that it was the climax of your hero's journey. I know you love to talk his ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from you won't collect themselves. Of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in the treaties. Till next time then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend, in particular, remind him not to overexert himself. Again and again, tell his ears off, till his ears fall off. If that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. And I get surrounded by people that we've come to know here. They're gonna ask me questions and shit. Gasp, that's the Warrior of Darkness? Hello, kids. It's really him! It's really him! What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you medicine. I made it myself. Best not, Ricky. You'd only give him the stomachache. We've come to see Morin to get his advice. If one of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. While I know that I want to be a mage, Akira isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows a lot about things. He's in here? You know what's funny? I'm tall. But oh, why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness shoot for you? What do you think suits Akira this sword or bow? Protecting your friends, the sword. I have a gun sword, so to go the sword, to be just like Brandon, the Warrior of Light. Okay. Oh, Brandon, that's the guy I fought. Oh shit. I love that tale. I mean, I guess it's a good choice for me then. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. Really popular, though I hope it's still here. Thanks for letting me help decide Warrior of Darkness. I'll stay with that style and maybe try something else later on. When I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. I'm happy I chose that now. Who else will come to say hello to me? Oh, is that the big I see? The Warrior of Darkness? Such fun he's been having basking in the adoration of the musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does he spare a thought for me? Of course not. Is it? I waited and waited and waited, but he won't so much as acknowledge. It's Feul, isn't it? The presence of his beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing as sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Hello, Feul. Oh, Feul, I already need you. If you truly miss me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, if you you will call the twice the passion next time, though for there to be next time, you few struggles to overcome. So my adorable sapling, the world's on the verge of destruction, is it? Hey, how do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Would that I could aid you in your quest? Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we faithful is bound to that of the star. Whether it goes, so do we follow. Such is our way. The most I can do for you is spare you the pain, by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. God damn. But here are the ones we reigned for. I wonder what manner of conclusion will the tales will end. Goodbye, Feul. And hello, Reen. Hey, Reen. My apologies for the delay. Pig! It's so wonderful to see you again! You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave it to you. You to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Happy to be with her again, dude. I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling, a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light. I've never spoken with Heidelin. Never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me. Connection to something immense. The past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling that it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during a star shower. So she's having the same thing like I'm having, isn't she? Then I blinked, and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of half-remembered dream. Big, what are you not telling me? I have to know. Please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. It wasn't my imagination then. The doomy witness of Almara has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the first, so don't worry about us. Please, look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now. Even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No. We'll hold on until you can find a way to save all worlds. So as long as you continue your fight, so till we. Until united in our purpose beneath a blazing sky. I've missed Reen, man. Alright. But unfortunately, I will be ending the stream as for right now, as I have to get ready for work. We will be continuing as soon as I get back home from work, unlike yesterday. Today I will be getting in here fast. What does this one look like? It's kind of boring, not gonna lie. I like this one much more. Alright, but until then, when I log in, queues are gonna be fucking hour and a half. I'll see you guys then. But until then, we have much to look forward to in this story. And yeah. Until then, have a good day, and I'll see you around 5